Big show today. Bob Rondo, Todd McShay, two heavy hitters, big-time guests join the show. You can find that all in the link below. And we really dove into a number of different topics with Todd McShay. Obviously, the Seahawks, some really good stuff as far as some strengths of this draft and where they could go. And if they do trade down, which I seem to think they're going to want to do to continue to add quality players, what that looks like in the second and third round. But obviously, a lot of the conversation is going to center around Jake Locker for the next 2 months. And there were two things that really stood out to me from Todd McShay. Number one, and this is something I've echoed for the last year, and it's why Todd McShay and a number of these experts, and Mel Kiper as well, and you hear everybody talk about his accuracy and why his stock has tumbled and why he's not in the top 10 and why he's no longer etched in stone as the number one pick. And as Todd says, when you watch that film, you see flashes of it, you see glimpses of it, you see the fundamentals that you love, and then on the flip side, you also see Jake get robotic and think too much and squeeze that ball tight, and the elbow drops and the ball sails, and it's that level of consistency. And in Todd's mind, he thinks a lot of it has to do with here, his ability just to cut it loose and not think so much through the process, and with enough time, and that was really the second point, and Todd's feeling and mine as well. He's got to go into a situation at the NFL best case scenario where he has time to develop, time to learn, time to sit, time to watch. And when I dig through all 32 NFL teams and you try to find that Green Bay Packers for Aaron Rodgers where you can sit and learn, because there's not tons of those in 32 teams, I find four ideal situations where Jake could go with a starter in place and learn a system, learn the game, and cut it loose. Number one, New England. Number two, Pittsburgh with Ben Roethlisberger over the next 3 years and his injuries and his off the field and everything else. How about the New Orleans Saints? And then lastly, how about the Dallas Cowboys with Tony Romo? I think all four of those situations, a quality starter in place, good organizations, you sit, you learn the game, and you learn to, in the words of Todd McShay, cut it loose.